Hey guys, this weekend we have the debut of HUGTTO PRECURE, our amazing 15th anniversary celebration season, and together with that we have lots of other stuff of the 15th anniversary celebration. And the titles of the first four episodes are out, so let's talk about them. Let's talk about new stuff for the season, new magazine scans. But before talking about HUGTTO, I want to talk about something very interesting concerning the 15th anniversary. A new original video about Cure Black and Cure White is going to be exhibited on metro stations in Japan. They're going to be exhibited in Shinjuku, Tokyo, Shimbashi, Ikebukuro, and Akihabara. They're going to be broadcasted from January 29th until February 4th. So basically until HUGTTO's debut, HUGTTO's television debut. So I don't know about this video. I don't know what's it really going to be, but I think that it's an interesting thing that we have this revival of Black and White. I love them so much. So anyway, let's go to the titles of the episodes. So we have the titles of episodes 1 to 4, and they go like this. Episode 1 is titled Go For It, Everyone, The Pretty Cure of High Spirits. Curiel is born. So in this episode, it's basically the birth of Curiel, our protagonist, our main girl. And well, there's not much surprise there, right? Interesting thing to notice, in Japanese, the title is Furefure Mina, and it can be translated as go for it. But furefure is a word, or I don't know if it's an actual word, but it's a word that it's used when you cheer someone. So it's probably going to be part of Curiel's catchphrase, and Curiel is going to say fure a lot in this season, I believe, because we saw that in HUGTTO Precure's last episode. She was cheering on the HUGTTO Cures, so this might happen in this season as well. The second episode is called Mina no Tenchi, Fure Kiwa Anju, or if we translate it, Everyone's Angel. Go for it, Cure Anje. So in the title itself, Curiel is already cheering on Cure Anje, and it's obvious that Cure Anje is going to be the star of episode 2. So in episode 2, we have Cure Anje's debut. Episode 3 is called Gokigen Narane Odekake Hagutan. So it's translated to good mood, bad mood, Hagtan's day out. So this episode 3, is probably going to be focused on Hagtan. Hana's probably going to take her out for a walk, and she's probably going to meet our world a little better because she's obviously not from here. And so episode 3, Hagtan's focus. We're not gonna have Cure Brittany, Cure et al. In episode 3. So Hagtan's focus episode very, very early. Hagtan is very important in this season, I'm sure of it. And in episode 4, Kagayake, Puricure Sukauto Daisaksen, that can be translated to Sparkle, Operation, Pretty Cure Scout. So do you guys remember that amazing episode in HUGTTO Precure that they start scouting people to become cures? That was a very funny episode right before Cure Sunshine became Cure Sunshine. That episode was amazing. And I don't know about episode 4, if episode 4 is going to be Cure et al.'s debut, but the word kagayake, that means sparkle, shine, is related to her. So that might be like her starting point. But let's take a look at the magazine scans, and there is one particular scan that I think that is related to this episode title. I don't know, but I really believe. Anyway, this first scan is very simple, but we can see the girls in their human forms. We can see Hana with her bangs, and the magazine brings a little bit of info on each girl. So we're obviously dealing with their personalities, what they like, and how they are. I love Homare in this picture. I love her costume. She looks really nice. And Saya is also nice. And I mean, I think that they're all very cute in their human forms. They're all very pretty. I like that a lot. Let's check out this second one. In this second scan, we can see Hana meeting Hugton for the first time. She's falling from the sky. We can see Hugton, we can see Harry, we can see Hana desperate with her bangs. But an interesting thing here, we can see the villain. We can see one of the villains of this season. And it's interesting because we can see a little bit of him, we can see a little bit of the monster, we can see Hugton becoming desperate. And we can also see Saya doing a funny pose. I don't know what she's doing there. But anyway, it's an interesting page. We can see the villain for the first time. And Saya also doing a strange pose there. Let's jump into the next page, that is this one. This page we have, in this page we have Curiel and Cure Anje. We have a special page for each one of them. And it's an interesting thing because it seems that Cure Etoile is going to be like in episode 4, maybe episode 5, so we don't know when she's going to debut. So we're going to have a little bit more of time with Curiel and Cure Anje in this starting phase of HUGTTO. So we have a dedicated page to Curiel, we can see Hana transforming, and in the second page we can see both of them. And we can see both of them together. We can see Curiel together with Saya. Saya is probably going to be like, okay, you're Curiel, I want to help you, and then she's going to become Cure Anje. And we can see both of them using their powers in the bottom part of that page. If you look closely, you can see Curiel with heart powers and Cure Anje with feather powers. So this is probably going to be their first attack without the Melody Sword that they're going to receive later on in the season. In this next page, that's what I was talking about when I thought about episode 4. In episode 4, we're gonna have Precure Scouting, and this is probably going to be an image of episode 3 because the girls are with Hugton. Cure Anje and Curiel are with Hugton. They're probably going out in the city and they're probably taking care of her. And then in the bottom of the picture, we can see Hana thinking about Homare. So she's probably thinking that Homare can be a precure, that Homare can be the third cure. And I think that it's related to episode 4. So in episode 4, she might not become Cure Etoile, but the idea of making her Cure Etoile is going to be brought up by Hana. I'm pretty sure of it. And the last picture is this one. We can see the 3 girls together. I'm just showing this because we can see the villain even clearer than in that other picture. I mean, we can see his face. I think that this villain is going to be the Ikemen type, the pretty boy type of villain. And I think that this is going to be it. And there are more info on the villains now, and I really want to talk to you guys about it because this is an amazing info. Someone was, searching for things on Toei's website, and they found the Kuriesu company. It's interesting because in the website, the Kuriesu company is structured like an actual company. We can see different pages like the company overview, the greeting, and the staff. So far, we only have the staff uploaded onto the website, which are probably going to be the villains of this season. We only have their silhouettes. We don't have their designs yet, but we do have the silhouettes. So we already have one of the villains. We can already see one of the villains in the scans. But in the website, he is still with no name and with his own silhouette. But let's check out the silhouettes in order. First up, we have a woman. It's clearly a lady, and it seems that she has an afro, together with a bow and a cape and a skirt, maybe heels. I'm just in love with this silhouette. I think that she's going to be amazing. And an interesting thing, every one of the villains, they have background colors and the silhouettes are in their own color. So it's an interesting thing, I think, and I think it's probably going to be like their theme color. And she is lilac, a color that I love. So she's going to be a queen, I'm sure of it. The second one is the villain that we already met in the scans. We don't know his name, but he is kind of like this Ikemen type, and his theme color seems to be orange. So I think that he's going to be a very interesting villain, and it's interesting because the villains in this season, they seem very human. At least he seems very human, and the overall feel that I have from the silhouettes is that they're very human resemble, different from the Mahotsukai villains, for example, and the Princess Precure villains as well. The third villain that we have at the website, I think this is going to be like the boss, at least from at the start, is an amazing character. I think that she is going to be gorgeous. She has pink as her theme color, it's like a dark pink, and she really looks like Misaki, the ganache vocalist from HUGTTO PRECURE. Maybe she's just tired of singing and now she became a villain in another season. Obviously, I'm joking, but she looks really amazing. She looks powerful. She looks controlling. I don't even know how to start describing this lady, but she really looks gorgeous. The fourth villain, the green one, not a tone of green that I like, seems to be a chubby guy, a chubby man, maybe an older guy, an older man, but it can be a chubby lady as well. We don't know, but I feel like since he's not wearing heels, and heels is something that is usually used in female characters, I think that it's a guy. I mean, they should do more villains, more female villains that don't use heels, but it seems to be such a strong thing for Japanese people. I mean, come on, guys. In magical girl shows, we can have other types of female villains as well. And the last one is this guy. He seems to have blue as his theme color, and he reminded me a little bit of Fang from Street Fighter V. Fang is my favorite character, at least when it's concerned about playing. I mean, Fang is my best character in Street Fighter V. I really like him, and this villain kind of reminded me of him. Like, very tall, very slender figure. He reminded me of him. But we don't know anything about those villains. I think the pink one is the big boss, but we don't know yet. So, lots of things to talk about, lots of things to speculate, but the actual debut of HUGTTO PRECURE happens this weekend, and I am very excited. I hope you guys are very excited together with me. And thank you so much for watching, guys, and until next time, bye bye!